Health is a higher priority than happiness ever will be. Now that's going to go against everything you've been told. That's going to sit really odd to you because everybody gives you permission to be happy. Everybody does. Everyone says, as long as you're happy. People say, doesn't matter what you do, as long as you're happy. And they're trying to be nice. They're giving you permission to do what you want. But the issue is, if you drink constantly, if you smoke, if you snort, if you have a bad relationship with food, and you continually do these things, and people say, well, as long as you're happy, you are getting justification for your lack. So what people do is they chase happiness. Well, this is making me happy, so I'll continue it. And guess what? You can get happy by going on Amazon and doing a one-click and buying some stuff and things. You can get happy by ordering a pizza, putting it in your face and eating it and consuming it. You're happy in the moment. You can be happy when you're tanked up on a night and you're raving and you're drinking your wine or your cans or whatever and you're pissed and you're dancing. You can be happy. But what comes at the end of that is more sadness, and we know this. The guilt, the shame, the hangovers, the worry, the overwhelm, the ill health, the big gut. That comes after chasing happiness. Now, seldom will people say, as long as you're healthy. Who says that? Nobody says that. Nobody fucking says that. So people will say, as long as you're happy, and justify all these bad habits you've got, but they'll never say, as long as you're healthy. Which is better fucking advice, because let me say this. No amount of money in the bank, no amount of things and stuff will replace good health. When you're healthy, you feel wealthy, because health is wealth. And this is a concept and a philosophy that I live my life by. And people say, oh, everything in moderation. Most of you don't have a fucking idea what moderation is. Moderation is going out on a Saturday night and getting fucked up. And then spending 2-3 days hating yourself and your life. Can't get your diet on track, skipping the gym, feeling like shit. Get back on it later. I'll do it after Christmas. I'll do it after my anniversary, after my birthday, after my holiday, when it's summer, when the weather's changed, when it's warmer, when I can be bothered, when I've got less shit going on, when work settles down, when the kids are older, when this, all this, when. You get when-then syndrome. When this happens, then I'll be happy. When this happens, then I'll be happy. But nothing will replace your health, and your health doesn't wait. And yeah, you know what? You can be happy for several years, doing the things that you love, consuming, buying shit, drinking, smoking, eating, snorting, for decades even. But then you might find that you've got cancer because you haven't been looking after yourself. Then you might find you've got diabetes because your health is very, very bad. Then you might find you're actually suffering massively with anxiety or depression, or maybe a combination of both, because you haven't been developing your mind or your body. And so you struggle because of taking the advice of, as long as you're happy. Don't get me wrong, happiness has its place. But if we stop chasing happiness and we start putting a priority on more health and energy, we are chasing this thing called growth. Because when you become healthy, you can't do it by accident. And nobody can do it for you. You have to put in effort, work, discipline. You have to sometimes restrict yourself at times. You have to sometimes give up a little something for a while and get attached to something else. You go on a process and you go on a journey of self-development and growth when you look after your health, because nobody really shows you or tells you how to be healthy, and no one drills it into you that as long as you're healthy. No, it's as long as you're happy. But we can get happy through any means. But happiness comes and goes, and some of us are in deep search of happiness, and we become so damn sad as a result, because all we want to do is be happy, so we choose biscuits and crisps and chocolate and cocaine and alcohol and scrolling on Amazon. Well, I'll have that. This will make me happy. Here's 200 quid on a new pair of shoes. Here is grand on a holiday. Great. When I go on holiday, I'll get pissed. I'll get a stone heavier in weight by the time I come back, and I'll just drink myself to death because I'm just supposed to be happy. And we work to get money, to find things, to pay for stuff, to buy things, to impress other people we don't even like. But seldom will we invest in our health, in time, energy, and money. I know people who will spend 50 grand on a car, but not invest £1,000 in their personal development over a year. I know people who will spend £200 on a night out of cocaine, alcohol, takeaway food, but yet not spend 100 quid on their health. I know people who will buy 20 cigarettes a day and spend £280 a month on cigarettes, or spend 40 quid a week on crisps, chocolate and biscuits, but won't buy vegetables because they're too expensive. Because happiness is a higher priority than health. And that's okay. This is a perception change. This is a deep belief that takes a long time to get into you, but I'm presenting to you here today to get you just to twist that frame a little bit, to kind of let it sink in, let it marinate that health is wealth. Happiness is fleeting. It has its place. It's part of life, but don't be so attached to it. Get more attached to the idea that health is wealth, and through the means of movement, you will achieve that. Movement is your medicine, and your health is your wealth. That's your message for today. How would your life look like with more motivation, energy, and self-control? My second book, Supercharged, is available now, the modern-day guide to creating outstanding levels of energy, motivation, and self-control. Head to superchargedbook.com to get your copy right away.